Hello YouTube. Well, I did not have an opportunity to work on my truck last week. I spent the entire week doing field work and planting oats. I had a couple of other things going on too. I had my annual physical, which turned out well, and I had my annual organic inspection, which also turned out well. But we've got a couple of rainy days here, so I think I'm going to try and get my truck finished up. And so to update on where I left off a couple of weeks ago, first thing you'll notice is I have a tailgate on the truck for the first time in about 15 years. When I bought this truck in 1997, I had it repainted, and at that time I put a cheap aftermarket replacement end gate on it, and it was pretty poor quality. It only lasted about 10 years or so. This I bought from a friend who had a couple of them in storage. It's a factory original, really nice shape, so I'm really happy about this. I've got just about everything done in front of the rear end now. I've got the cab, inside the cab, things pretty well done. This is how it all came out, so that's good. Turns out I didn't have to move the brake controller there, which is good. A couple other little things to do in here, but not too bad. I've got some new brake shoes I need to put on it. I've got the new drive shaft in, well, the new drive shaft, the shortened drive shaft. I've got my new 411 ring and pinion installed. I did have a question of whether I was still able to hoist a 9-inch Ford center section up into the housing while laying under the truck. Turns out the answer is yes, but not by much. I knew I had an axle seal leaking here, which probably should have been a clue that I had a wheel bearing or an axle bearing going bad. So I've got 2 new axle bearing kits to put on here, and I get the axles slid into place. I need to put grease back in it, and then it won't be long before we'll be ready to take this thing on a test drive. But right now I need to put the new brake shoes on here, then I need to get my press set up so I can press the new wheel bearings onto the axles. So sit tight, and hopefully before too long, probably won't be today, but maybe tomorrow, we'll be able to go out for a test drive. Okay, I think I can wrap up this video series now. I've got a few little things I need to tinker with yet. For some reason, the voltmeter nor the temperature gauge is working right now, so I've got a few little things to sort out in the cab. But the rebuilt engine runs great. The 5-speed transmission shifts perfectly. It goes down the road nice and straight. So I think the ZF 5-speed transmission is a really nice upgrade to this truck. It's really not that difficult to do. More importantly, I've got this project about wrapped up, and I can move on to other things now. And besides that, I really need to take this thing to town and fill up the transfer tank with diesel fuel. That's one of the big jobs this truck has had the last couple of years, so I can get on with that now. So with that, we'll get on to other things. More videos to come. We've got a little bit of work to do on the disc bind. Another video I'm going to do, my Vermeer round baler I bought in 2004, so I've had that 20 years, so I'll do a 20-year equipment review on the Vermeer round baler. I know it pretty well by now. And so with that, we'll end this series, and until next time, everyone out there, have a good day.